The Atoning Captain of the Holy Knights. That's the title of next week's chapter. Looking forward to that. I really am, because Hendrickson, even though we know he was the villain of the last arc, the last part of, Taizai, he was a really cool character, and I want to know more about him. I want to know more about his skills, and I want to know more about his past, and different things that led him up to his decision of wanting to experiment with Demon Clan blood and stuff like that. And so getting to see how Hendrickson in this chapter has reappeared, and he's going to be helping out the three Misfits, I'm looking forward to what Nakaba-sensei is going to do. So, here's the thing. With this chapter of Taizai, it goes to demonstrate a couple of abilities of some of our Ten Commandments. For one thing, we find out that one of the Ten Commandments can summon demons. You see how one of the Ten Commandments, one of the females, she opens up this giant dark portal, and with this dark portal that opens up, you see 5 people inside of that portal. Now you can assume that's 5 different demons, and we saw 1 red demon and then 1 gray demon in this chapter, so we don't know if all those 5 eyes, or let's say we don't know if 4 of those are red demons and 1 are like 1 gray demon, or it could be like this. What if it's like, let's say 3 red demons, 1 gray demon, and then something else even higher than a gray demon? Or it could be this. Maybe it's a red demon, gray demon, and like let's say a blue demon, red demon, I already said red demon, like a blue demon, orange demon, and then let's say like a rainbow demon. You get what I'm saying? Like, what if those 5 different things in the portal we saw were different tiers of demon levels? Like, what if she could summon like an incredibly strong demon we have yet to see? I'm willing to bet something like that's gonna happen. But the thing was, besides that ability, we also find out that the female bond, or taking it up the ass girl, which, that's what she says in this chapter, like she's been saying that since her introduction, so yeah. Anyways, taking up the ass girl, she states that it can rip out the human soul, like she rips out the human soul out of someone, and you see how she eats it, and then she goes in depth with this, like, human soul. She's like, it's very deep, it has great taste and stuff, a little bit bland, but it's good rations and stuff like that, and then so you have it to where we find out that the demons are going to start going to human town after human town to eat human souls, for they can increase their magic power, because their magic power is not regenerating back fast enough. And this is very interesting, because we find out at the beginning of the chapter that the world Britannia used to be filled with nothing but magic, a big gigantic heating pot of magic, and at the moment when the demons are here now, they realize that there's barely any magic left whatsoever. And what's even more ironic in what we find out with this chapter is that all 5 clans, all 5 races, fought against each other for this magic source. And the magic source is kind of gone, but it kind of lives on through the animals, humans, and plants. So very weird if you start thinking about that. So what happened to the world for all the magic power kind of drain out constantly? Like, why is the magic power less than what it was a long time ago, like 3,000 years ago? So a lot of questions are brought up with this chapter, because to find out that this is what the races were fighting over, like we finally get the laydown and groundworks of why the races fought each other to begin with. Like, we all thought the races teamed up against the Demon Clan because they wanted to kill them. They just wanted to kill the Demon Clan. But we kind of find out a little bit more information that it was control over this magical power. Now, why would each individual race need this magical power? I'm guessing it's because they can strengthen themselves, or what is the real reason? Why do they need this? And I mean, how much different was the world 3,000 years ago, and what caused everything to disappear? Was it because the Goddess Clan decided to seal up the Demon Clan, and they used a lot of magic to seal up the Demon Clan? I mean, we have to wonder right now. So a lot of questions. I mean, a lot of questions, and it makes you think, like, what did the goddesses get out of this? Like, if all the other races were fighting for this magic, like, not just demon clans, but the goddess clan, the giant clan, the humans, the demons, and then, we know the vampires are kind of like a spin-off of the demon clans. Forget the other race. Fairies, yeah, fairies. So, yeah, the fairies, humans, giants, goddess, and demons were fighting each other over this magical source in the world. So why? Like, where are they now? Like, why are they not, reaping the benefits of this magical source? Or what happened to this magical source? Did they have a colossal fight and it caused it to where the land was battle-scarred and they lost all the magic power? I mean, so it wasn't just a demon clan that wanted something. So, yeah. A lot of questions now popping up, and it makes it seem even more likely that the Goddess Clan could be a little bit shady. Okay, so moving past that point, we also see that the three Misfits in this chapter, they're on their travels, they're traveling in the middle of the chapter, and as they continue on traveling, you have a little bit of a dispute between Hauser and Grimoire, and they're talking about, like, the person they love, or mainly Veronica. Veronica is the main center of conversation in the middle of this chapter, and you had to where Hauser and Grimoire were just talking about Veronica and how she's tomboyish, and then Grimoire's like, that's the cute side of her, that's why I love her, and then you had it to where Hauser's like, well, she has those breasts, I'm tired of her always putting those breasts down where they don't show, she needs to let those big puppies out, and I'm like, bro, Hauser. Clearly, we know what he's looking at when he sees Diane around him. It's very obvious now if you think about that. So, yo, Hauser, he just awakened to his inner pervert. Like, he's straight up a pervert now if you think about it. So, that is why he likes Diane. Because she has those big puppies. And I'm like, bro, Hauser. What the hell, man? What the hell? And then, you know, how Grimoire, he was blushing, getting upset and pissed off, and then they were just having argument stuff, and then it eventually led to where Gilfunder's like, why did I bring these two idiots along? Like, why did I bring these two? Like, what kind of condition was I under when I brought these two along? So, that middle section of this chapter, pretty fucking funny. It was a very funny little segment of this chapter. I got a good laugh out of it. It's funny getting to see Hauser and Grimoire get a little bit of the spotlight, and just see this conversation between them. It's funny. Now, after that, though, we get revealed to the Red Demon and the Gray Demon in the village, and supposedly from what we could see is the Red Demon was actually speaking and doing demonic speak, like he's doing demon speak, because you saw the different written language, which is a very cool touch, by the way. I have to compliment Nakaba-sensei for that. I like the little touch of dialogue when it comes to the demons, because it adds a different layer to the series. But anyways, the Red Demon was walking in town, and it wasn't really destroying the entire town. Like, the demon was just sucking the souls out of all the humans. That's what the demon was doing. Like, he was just speaking, sucking the souls out, walking around. It wasn't, like, really trying to destroy the city, burn it to the ground like it did to the Fairy Forest. So, very different actions going on there, which is strange, because makes me wonder something. Can the soul, like the soul pull thing, or whatever that spell is called that yanks the souls out of humans, can the souls be yanked out of holy knots? I wonder. Because the thing is that clearly holy knots are humans too. They are obviously already humans. But for human souls to be ripped out, and we see them ripped out in this chapter, I wonder if Holy Knot souls can be ripped out. I'm assuming they can, but it'll probably take a lot more force or weaken a Holy Knot to do it. But the thing I wonder is, like, could the Ten Commandments just pop up out of nowhere? Let's say they popped up right now in front of Gilthunder, Hauser, and Grimoire, and Hendrickson at the end of the chapter. Let's say they popped up right now, okay? Could they extract the souls from them? Like, I wonder. I really wonder, could they just yank the souls out of them without damaging them, without doing any damage to them? Could they just yank it out? Because we saw clearly, to yank someone's soul out, like one of the Ten Commandment girls, you know, taking up the ass girl, she touched the human dude with her finger, and his soul came out. So, is it if she touches people, she can just yank their souls out? So, could that mean that she could do it to anybody? Even, let's say, someone like Meliodas, or King, or Bon? And if they can do that, that would mean Bon is kind of fucked too, because even though Bon is immortal and stuff, like, he can survive against, you know, all sorts of damage besides demon fire, you have to wonder right now, like, if she was to touch Bon, and she could do that, if her ability is linked to just touching someone and then making it to where the soul comes out, Bon's soul would pop out, and he would die. The only person I could say that could fight against something like that would be Galther, because Galther is a doll and doesn't have any soul, so, yeah. Only Galther has he could fight an ability like that, so maybe that's a possibility of a future fight. Galther versus taking it up the ass girl, because he can resist the soul thing, like, you know, ripping out a soul out of a human's chest. So, past that point, we also have it to where the Grey Demon pops up in this chapter, and that right there, fucking scary, oh shit, because this is just going to show us how strong Hendrickson is. Clearly, Nakaba-sensei is showing us the Grey Demon because wants to give us a brief level of power, like how strong, you know, Hendrickson is compared to a Grey Demon. I think that's what mainly Nakaba-sensei is trying to do, because we do know that the Grey Demon was unbelievably strong. Like, I mean, look what Hendrickson was doing to the entire kingdom of Holy Knots. And that was the Grey Demon Hendrickson, just ripping apart everybody. Gilthunder included. So, I wonder, can Hendrickson even stand up against this creature? I mean, he is one of the great Holy Knight, so I'm assuming he can hold his own, but can he beat a Grey Demon? I mean, he does have the help of Guild of Thunder, you know, Hauser and Grimoire. He does have the help of them, so it's possible. It's just, if that creature, you know, the Grey Demon starts using Dark Snow and different shit like that, you remember those, like, abilities that Grey Demon Hendrickson was using, that creature starts using that, I'd say it could be good for them, because, oh, shit, that'll be bad. That'd be very fucking bad. So yeah, a lot of questions I have right now, but Hendrickson appears, and then I wonder if he is going to get redeemed or not. I mean, do you feel like Hendrickson should be redeemed after all the shit he has caused? Like, the first half of Taizai, or majority of Taizai, like chapters 1 through 100, have been the actions because of Hendrickson. I mean, do you feel like he should be redeemed after causing majority of the issues throughout Taizai since chapter 1 through 100 plus? I mean, how do y'all feel about that? Do you feel like he should be redeemed after all the actions and horrors he has caused through majority of the series? Personally, I would be kind of fine if he was to get redeemed. The only reason why I'm fine with this is because I like his fighting style, I like the way he looks, and I just, you know, I've always wanted to know more about his past and stuff after him being a druid, and what caused his actions to lead up to wanting to join the Demon Clan. So, yeah, tell me your thoughts. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.